Pere, pere, pere. Pere, 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 pere. Gotcha.
Hey, what's good, everyone? Welcome back. Welcome back. Today we're going to be getting back into One Piece episodes 821 to 822. It's been a little bit since I've recorded, so I'm going to have to probably jog my memory a little bit in these episodes, but I've been very excited to keep watching. I feel like Whole Cake Island the past, I don't know, 8-10 episodes have definitely taken off a little bit more for me. But yeah, let's recap the character ratings from last time. We gave MVP to Sora, Sanji's mother, for the poison she used to, kind of poison, right? I guess that was a poison to really protect Sanji's humanity. Man, what a beast. What a great representation of what it means to be a good mother. I hate Judge for everything that his selfishness and putting this on her, for example. For the best moment, we gave that to Reiju in kind of, I think it's towards the end of the episode when she's talking about Sanji's humanity and kindness and just really valuing that. And, you know, that kind of connects to Sora's sacrifice a lot. That was what it was for, was to protect his humanity and not to make him, you know, a soldier or a killing machine without emotions. And for the funniest moment, we gave that to Tamago when he went into his next form and he goes cock-a-doodle-doo. So ridiculous, guys. His was the egg fruit, right? Something else, bro. Something else. But yeah, I think with that being said, we could just go ahead and get in these episodes. If y'all enjoy these, consider dropping a like, subscribe for more. Would love to have more of the One Piece game following along. It is, after all, the greatest journey of the world. So anytime I'm like trying to like hook people onto One Piece, I'm just like, guys, it's an epic, it's like the Odyssey, just give it a go, it'll be fine. And everyone's like, it's way too long. I don't blame them though. I was the same way, but it don't matter, it's all worth it. All right, y'all, let's get in these. This is from the Pedro Blast. Not a trace, though. He lives. Dang, that's clutch. He ain't got anything to lose.
突然鏡の中から呼びかけられる身になれ。
キャロット、みんなの似顔絵はできてるか？うん、できてるよ、チョニキ。本当か？すごいぞ。じゃあそれを鏡に見せて、みんなを探そう。
What are these drawings of them? They're all such they're so beautified. Oh, the next one. It's his little twin. Okay, pretty fast. Damn, he's fast. Yeah, imagine watching this. You can barely see him at all. Jeez, what the hell? It's like he's got like that shave technique on like steroids. It's just a Gatling off. He's not bad, keeping up with Luffy. Oh, but it's a hungry Luffy, that's all.
Sanji. ジェルマから来るっていうてめえらを裏切ったクズのことか。
He did not betray them. This guy's asking for it. Yeah, he just gave Luffy one extra level of strength. I love the Arminahagi with the gum gum power. Just looks like so cool, but also you can like feel how strong it would be. Get right, boy.
Sanji.
Just ignores all of them. They're like, thank God, but let's go get him still. He's like, I need you to feed me, please. That was good. Gonna get electrocuted inside. Oh no, is she about to get... Yep. Oh no. Choniki. Aww. Now they're the one who needs saving. Uh-oh. That's crazy, okay. This ought to be interesting.
サンジを探してるんでしょ。さっきまでここにいたわよ。え、本当か？どこ行った？サンジ？サンジの結婚相手のプリンがサンジのこと殺すって。あ、大丈夫か？お前怪我したのか
？Yep, by none other than who you're talking about.
プリンのことなら弟も知ってるわ。いや、あいつ知ってたのか？
No, no. If he had known the whole time, that'd be fucked. He still beats the shit out of Luffy for standing there.
何か食べ物？
No.
いらねえ。
This is absolute suffering for Luffy. Shows how much she's willing to suffer for his friends. Goosebumps just even getting a flashback of that.
そうか。サンジはプリンのこと知ってんのか。騙されてねえんならいいや。じゃあ、ありがとな、サンジの姉ちゃん。どこ行くの？そっちは。約束の場所はここじゃねえから。
Oh, he's gonna go back to where he was. Unhinged.
お前は生贄だ、サンジ。
お前が逃げなきゃ全てが丸く収まるんだ、サンジ。
帰れ、下級海賊ども。
Yeah, is he gonna be able to face what he did?
ルフィ
Uh,
おい大丈夫か
man, if Sanji actually doesn't show up, that'd be so tragic. I need to see them like actually reunite.
ちゃんと待ってねと。あの場所で。
He's gotta prove that Sanji can have faith in others, man. Faith in others, so he doesn't need to just do it all himself and sacrifice himself.
別れの決意。サンジと麦わら弁当。
Sounds sad. I don't like that. Had to get me some coffee, man. I was yawning too much last episode.
麦わらのルフィだな
Damn, the dual wield.
あっちか。よし、まずはこの町を。
Oh, jeez. He's in rough shape, man.
大丈夫チョリキ？平気だ。チョニキだから。あの女。ジンベ。お前何
Hey, they ain't no
こいつらと
rats.
一緒にいるんだい？
ブリュレ
これは明らかな嘘。
No shit.
お前はこの前うちの傘下からの脱退を求めルーレットにおじけづいたと聞いたが
Who wouldn't? Or, yeah, who wouldn't?
5年前俺の相棒もビッグマムに救いを求めてルーレットを回し相棒は命
Mm-hmm. And you lost a lot too.
あれは回したものが必ず死ぬようにできている
当たり前だよバカどもママは
Fuck you, Brule.
ちょっとした侵入者もかつては忠実だった傘下の海賊でもね
All about control.
売るものは拒まず去るものは殺すそれがママの時間がね
Yeah, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Chopper.
誰が行くかこんな人数10
Oh, you shut the fuck up.
出発進行ガルキュー
Got No, poor Brooke, dude.
どうしたプロメテウス？
ソウルキングにやられた傷が思いのほか
Oh, the little band-aid.
というよりこいつを褒めてやろう。お前たちが傷を負うな。
Wow, really? Never.
ねえ
Nice. Good on you, Brooke. Even though you definitely lost.
まあまあまあまあ。
ママその骨ずっとここに置いておくの
骨ってプリンス
こんな生き物他にいない魂の芸術だ。
Oh.
当分は図鑑に入れず持ち歩くさ。
嘘
あのまま殺すの
ああ、式の後にね。ジェルマのところには酒場の女たちを行かせてある。今頃は何にも知らずに飲みつぶれてるはずさ。
でもレイジュが私のこと嗅ぎ回ってたわ勘のいい女もう解決したけどね
That's what you think, Bish.
なんだ、殺しちゃいねえだろうな。
ちょっとママ信用ないわね足だけよ一発って記憶は消しておいた
何ですか
Yeah, this is all news to him. Yeah, Brooke loved her.
気をつけな。お前は大切な花嫁。
ご心配ありがとうママでもおかげで銃の威力も試せたわ
そうかいそうかい。全く気の利く子だ。
Yeah, she's talented, man.
明日はお前の発砲がすべての合図だ。楽しみだね。華やかな会場。
Oh,
鳴りやまない
we're about to get another song. Maybe.
全員の注目する誓いのキス。 サンジはアホ面でお前のベールを上げて初めて見るお前の第三の目。美しかった花嫁の気味の悪い素顔を目の当たりにした瞬間、奴は一瞬たじろぐ。
Man, all those little subtle hints of her face when Mama calls her ugly or disgusting from her eye.
プリンさんがサンジさんを。
丸腰のビンスモークたちの背後にはすでに無数の銃口。
It's gonna be like the Red Wedding from Game of Thrones, man. Can you imagine if it became that, like, insane? That dark all of a sudden?
地面に広がる血のプール。変わり果てたビンスモーク6人の姿。祝砲に変わる。そこからが本当のパーティーさ。
It's a fucked up party. Celebrate with cake. Dip it in the blood.
ジェルマのすべてが俺のものになるのさ。
ええ、神道サンジ様は間違いなく部屋で就寝されています。
朝まで部屋から出さぬよう。また。
しまった、寝ちまったんだぜ。
You
サン
idiot.
ジ様、サンジ様、まだ帰らねえなすか？
That was funny.
帰ってこなさそうなす。
Just go back to bed, man.
じゃあ、もう少しだけね。
囚人図書室にいた兄弟は一人だけ。
一体どういうことだ、オペラの兄貴。ジンベエが現れたって。
事実無根だ。なんだ言わせるわ。何の情報もないわ。地下には誰も来てないわ。
Interesting. Is he covering for them?
見張りをしくじったなんて。
Ah, so he's covering his butt.
全部抜かれてしまうわ。
He's sus boy. Yeah. Go bring that basket of food to Luffy. You know you want to. Dang. Smooth move. Man, these chess pieces are so much, or maybe they're not strong, or maybe Luffy's just this much weaker right now.
まったく、これをプリンちゃんに？何やってんだ俺は。全部あいつらの好物じゃねえか。
Made it for pudding, but really made it for them.
忘れろ。
Come on, man.
いい加減くたばったか。
Not quite. Now they lost a tooth.
戻らなきゃいけねえんだ。あの場所へ。
Man, this guy's a lot like, ooh, get wrecked. Reminds me of, I forgot the character's name from Overwatch, the hamster one that rolls around on a ball.
ルフィたちのことは心配いらねえ。あいつらは自力で逃げるさ。悪の軍団ビンスモークは全員死ぬ。俺も死ぬ。短いようで濃い人生だった。
おお、食い物。あ、お前、ビンスモ
Don't you eat his fucking food.
お前が戻ってこねえなら、俺はここで餓死してやる。
手離せ。その肉はお前のじゃねえよ。
Yes. Let's go. Man, you can just see his inner being is torn apart.
何してんだ俺は。
Man, Man, so interesting. You can tell he's just like, he has no connection to what he really wants to do or doesn't know what he should do. There's no connection between his intuition and his actions right now. Poor guy, man, that sucks. But you could tell his nature, his intuition is telling him, don't give up on your friends, or, even if it means living and protecting your friends, if that's going to give you confidence in yourself and, some level of valuing himself, that's all he needs to do, man. Oh, this is so sad, dude. It's really hard seeing Sanji like this. Honestly, reminds me of myself a little bit. All right, y'all, let's go and get in the review section here. Little bit of slower episodes, not quite as intense as the last few have been, or at least in terms of they have moved the plot forward, but still very interesting seeing Sanji just still struggling to know what to do, what's right for him and his friends and family, all of this. I said then there that it reminds me of myself a bit, like Sanji's, I guess, struggle here with knowing or feeling what's right to do. And I don't remember if I've talked about this at all throughout this arc so far, but I don't know. I think it's, at least for me, in my experience, there's like times where, something might feel like the right thing to do based off my own perspective or my own experiences I've had in life, but then something will come along and like break that out of me and be like, wait, why are you operating from this perspective? This isn't actually real to you, It's just interesting how like our thoughts can be so disconnected from our actual like intuition or instinct or our real being. I really love the end there where Sanji, by instinct protects that piece of meat that's for Luffy. And even like how he made that bento box for Pudding, but unconsciously made it for all of his friends. Those were all their favorites. I love that so much. You can see that his true being is trying to come out. What he really cares about is trying to come out. It doesn't matter if he's fighting, it's gonna find a way to come out. For example, with him kicking this guy who's about to take that meat or about to eat it. You can see the shock in Sanji's face, like, why did I just do that? It shows how disconnected he really is from what he wants or who he really is. And then even at the end when he's running, presumably towards Luffy at their spot, he's like, what am I doing? It just shows the level of disconnection between him. And I think the struggle, I'm really curious on like how directly it's going to be told to us at some point of like where Sanji really lies. But you can see that as the audience, he's been so torn throughout this arc so far of like trying to protect and control the situation for his friends while not really asking himself what he really wants or what's the right thing for him. And I think that's where it's going personally, is like, hey, he's like completely ignoring his self-worth or what he wants and just trying to protect the people around him, or others just being too empathetic or too kind. He's not showing that kindness towards himself. And you can see how it's coming out now that his being, his body is and what he really loves is really coming out forcefully outside of his own rational will. I just think it's really interesting. But outside of that, just kind of seeing the Straw Hats getting back together, a lot of them is good. It's like good to see that. Funny seeing poor Chopper getting roasted by Nami, literally by her the weather ability. Poor guy. It's the first time we've seen some collateral damage from that ability, I think. But yeah, outside of that, not too much. So let's just go ahead and get into the character rates. For MVP, I'm gonna give it to Luffy. This whole time you can see how weak he is by not being hungry, and we see that his resolve challenged with Reiju offering for him to have something to eat. I think I said in the reaction, but all this suffering that Luffy's taking on, it's in some ways it's a little silly to a degree because Luffy has taken on much more suffering than this and pain and all this stuff, but we all know how much Luffy loves to eat and how important food is to him, and so in some way it represents a greater level of suffering. Maybe not in actuality, like I don't think Luffy's really close to actually dying of starvation yet, but it is in some way a greater form of suffering and a greater show of faith in his friend Sanji. And I think Sanji, as somebody who has like zero self-worth or very little self-worth and doesn't have that faith in himself, he needs that show of faith from his captain. He needs that mirroring. I love that so much. And then for the best moment, definitely Sanji and like the intuition or the instinct coming out and taking over his being. That part of him that's trying to survive and trying to actually live for what he really wants. I just love how like that representation of that's gonna come out in some way or form. You can't just like push all that down and internalize it and just do what's best for others. At some point, you got to do what's real to you for yourself and for others in a more natural way. For the funniest moment, I'm gonna give that to Luffy when he's like running around. He's like, Sanji, where are you? Where are you? He keeps saying that, and then his stomach rumbles, and he's like, Sanji, I'm hungry. Going back to his instinct. And then I don't think we started this on the One Piece reviews, but for the Naruto reviews, we started doing a new character rating called the Sacco Award. Sacco character rating. I don't know if any of y'all have seen the league, but basically it's given for last place. So my least favorite character here, or the one who deserves the worst. They deserve the worst. I'm gonna give it to Brûlée, as they're talking about the roulette wheel and just the evilness of it. She's like, of course, if Big Mama welcomes everybody, but if they're gonna leave, they're gonna get what's coming to them. Like that's appropriate or something. And I love how they shut her up by just tying her back up. So yeah, Brûlée, you get the Sacco. But yeah, I think that'll do for these episodes. Appreciate y'all being here to watch with me. Let me know what y'all thought about these ones in the comments below. I want to know what y'all think about Sanji's character at this point in this arc. It's just, I can't like completely put my finger on it, but I feel like it's setting up such like a great reveal to like his internal struggle and him kind of coming into a much more powerful being or identity with himself. I can't wait to see how Sanji's going to be after this arc really comes full circle. So yeah, let me know what y'all think about him. It's so interesting. But yeah, I hope you all have a really good rest of your day and a good week, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.